Good afternoon. Welcome on in for another edition of From Day One, the afternoon session. And today in court proceeding look-ins, what's better than one moron? Two. So we have two tools in one in traffic court. As the old saying goes, reality took a coffee break from today's session. Let's begin.
State of Michigan versus Scott Stevens, 224030471. Mr. Stevens, are you on?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, could you state your name, please?
Scott Stevens.
Mr. Stevens, you are here today on a limited access speeding ticket. This was issued to you on March 13th, 2022 on US 23 in York Township. The ticket is for 16 to 20 miles per hour over the speed limit, 88 and a 70.
That's a lot of miles.
That is $160 and 2 points on your driving record. You can admit responsibility or we can have a hearing. What would you like to do?
I'd like to hear it.
Hey, ma'am, Trooper Smith here. Sorry, this is my citation. I'd like to offer him 6 to 10 over, as he was very respectful on scene.
Okay.
That way, it will lower the points and the amount for Mr. Stevens here.
Okay. So, Mr. Stevens, you're being offered an opportunity to admit responsibility to a lesser citation, 6 to 10 miles per hour over the speed limit. That is 1 point. And you also are eligible to do a driver improvement course through the Secretary of State to keep that 1 point off your driving record if that's something that you wanted to do.
Do it!
I'm interested in admitting to the lesser
Be smart!
Citation.
Not at the
He's
right
not
hand.
smart.
You swear or affirm that Trooper Smith, is your hand raised?
Yes, ma'am.
Swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this matter is the truth and nothing but the truth?
yes.
That would be an I
Trooper
do.
Smith, do you swear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Trooper Smith will testify first, Mr. Stevens, and then you can tell me whatever it is you'd like me to know after he's done. When you're ready, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. On March 13th, approximately 1:20 in the morning, myself and Trooper Tweetmeyer were doubled up in York Township on US 23. We had our front radar activated in my patrol car. It had been tested prior to my shift and at the end of my shift. Both tests passed. I am radar certified and have been for quite a while. A black GMC passed us, and it was going approximately 88 miles an hour on our front stationary radar. As it passed us...
Wait. It was going 88 miles an hour? What does it think it was? The DeLorean from Back to the Future?
We received the reading, and then it continued on, hit the brake lights, slowed down to 84 miles an hour. We ended up stopping the vehicle and made contact with Mr. Stevens. Should be noted, Mr. Stevens has extensive driving history, 7 prior speeding on his record.
7 prior tickets. Man, you done fucked up, boy. Especially when the trooper gave you the break. And you said, no, I don't want the break.
All right, thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Stevens.
Go ahead, loser.
And there's no way I was going that fast. That's all there is to it.
How fast do you think you were going?
75.
Okay, so then how do you...
Wait a minute. So you yourself think you were going 75 in a 65 zone, so you're still speeding. That would be like 11 over. And they offered you a discounted deal of 6 to 10 over. So they offered you less than you're trying to claim now as your defense. Goddamn, they really did have reality take a break from the courtroom. But, go ahead and proceed, Your Honor.
How do you explain the radar reading of 88 and then 84?
Well, I don't know if he clocked somebody else or what the case was.
We'll ask him. Were there any other vehicles in your radar range, Trooper Smith?
Ma'am, I don't recall at the time, but being at that time of the night, US 23 is very minorly congested. There's very limited traffic. So I couldn't imagine us both making the mistake of clocking a different vehicle at that time.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Stevens.
I don't know what he meant by both of us clocking.
There were two troopers. Were you in the same vehicle?
Yeah, yes, ma'am, we were. And on top of that, too, Mr. Stevens advised he was going 80-something miles an hour when talking to him.
That's what he told you at the stop?
Correct, yes, ma'am.
Oh, wait a minute. He even admitted he was going at least 80 at the stop. Dude, right now I'd be like, Your Honor, is that 6 to 10 still on the table, please?
Okay.
I definitely did not say I was going 80 something. He might have told me that he clocked it at 80 something, and I might have said I may have been doing 80 possibly somehow, not wanting to argue with him at the time, but there's no way I said I was doing 80.
Well, there certainly is a way that you said that. I mean, maybe you don't recall now, but Trooper Tweetmeyer has in his notes that you said that. He's not just remembering that. He made a contemporaneous note at the time. And so which is it? Do you think you were going 80? Do you think you were going 75? What do you...
I think I was doing 75.
Okay.
Was the video...
But you don't know?
Well, no, I'm not positive, especially when he come up and said that at some point that he said I was doing over 75.
Yep.
It seems like is this day and age we'd have video of this car going by at 80 or whatever it was. Do we?
Do you have video, troopers?
Yes, we do, ma'am. If you'd like a formal hearing. With this being said, I think the state arrest is kicked. Clear weather, dry conditions, light traffic, being dark, having 7 prior speeding tickets, and saying he was going 80-something miles an hour.
That's your statement.
Right. Well, that's exactly, that is his statement.
And my statement is I did not say that.
Okay. And your statement is also that
You're an idiot.
I don't hear you today saying that you know how fast you were going. So typically when someone sees a police officer's lights in their rear view, they look at their speedometer like it's just habit. So did
Correct.
You do that?
Absolutely I did.
And what did your... Yep.
Right. What was the speed when you were
I'm
behind?
asking you.
That's what she's asking you, moron.
I looked down. It was like 75 miles per hour.
Well, like 75 or it was 75? You're being pretty vague.
Well, the speedometer didn't read in numbers. It's got a number on there with a dial. And when, like you said, when I seen the lights there, I looked down. Well, I didn't just sit there and study it. I mean, I was watching the road, and I was trying to.
So you don't know
over.
how fast. You don't know how fast you.
It doesn't take long for you to know how fast you're
It
going.
was nothing over 75 miles per hour.
But you don't know. You don't know that. That's what you believe. That's what you're telling me. You think, but you didn't look at your speedometer. You can't
Yes,
explain.
I did look at.
Then you would know the number.
It was not over 75 miles per hour.
Okay. I'm finding you responsible today. I don't find your testimony credible, and I believe that the state has met its burden of proving that the ticket was properly issued to you. So I'm finding you responsible for the ticket as written, 88 and a 70. The fine is $160. You have the right to file an appeal and have a formal hearing with Judge Freshour. If you would like to do that, you have 7 days to file the appeal. You can call the court, and the clerks will tell you how to do that.
Okay, we'll see the real judge in 7 days. Thanks for your time.
Real judge? Man, if I was there, I would have slapped him with contempt.
Okay, I think that's all we had for you guys. Thank you.
I'd have been like, oh, you want to see this, real judge? You're a contempt.
No.
And now, moron,
One moment,
number
sir.
2.
All right, Mr. Tulaski, you were scheduled for 9 a.m. We called your case at about 9:15.
What time is it now, Your Honor?
I thought I was scheduled for the 26th of April. Go ahead.
26th of April. Okay, so you were scheduled today. So
Well,
that's why you're late, just because you thought it was a different day.
Yes, I thought it was 26th. Yeah.
All right. So Deputy Richardson was on the call when I called your case a little bit after 9 o'clock.
Yes.
He is offering you a. Can I see his case, his file? I don't know where it is now. Deputy Richardson is offering you a chance to admit responsibility for double parking. Double parking does not carry any driver's license points, and it is $180. You're charged with disobeying a stop sign, which is $130, but 3 points.
Okay, Richardson is a female. Yes, go ahead.
No.
Who is he? Who is
He's
this
the deputy
person?
that gave you. He's the deputy that gave you this ticket.
No. Female.
No. I guess we're talking about a different ticket then. This ticket is from disobeying a stop sign at Carpenter and Stony Creek Road in York Township on March 15th, 2022.
Who's a female? I don't know who this person is.
Okay.
She was a black female.
We call that an African American female.
I think you're talking about Deputy Richardson, who is
a male.
Yes.
Well, the person that gave me a ticket was a female, unless she was in a vehicle with her or something like that. Go ahead. I don't know.
Okay. I think you're mistaken.
Extremely, Your Honor.
I think you are mistaken. Deputy Richardson is a black male deputy. He patrols by himself. So if you got a ticket from a black sheriff's deputy on March 15th, it was from Deputy Richardson.
Oh, it looked like a female.
I understand that you think it was a female. I don't think it was.
I understand you're an idiot.
Absolutely was a female. But anyway, no, I'm not going to accept any offer. I made a stop.
All right, then we'll adjourn. Then we will adjourn this to a different date.
Okay. Yes, thank you. I thought this was a practice, and that's why I dialed in today.
Practice? What does that even mean? Practicing for what?
Well, I thought Zoom brought this up and said, here, you take a look at this and take a look at this.
Sir, you are just making things up all over the place.
I'm not making things up, ma'am.
There's no Zoom practicing. We're going to give you a different court date, and a notice is going to be sent to you. What is your email, sir?
Right.
No, I'm bleeping the rest of the email so it doesn't go out.
Okay. All right. And your phone number ends in 3232.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you will receive a new Zoom link for the date that this is rescheduled to. I have video. I can log in now. Oh, Deputy Richardson can log in right now and show the video for this. So why don't we just do that then, since you're already here?
Okay. I don't know if I can get at it.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Get at it. You're already on.
I don't know.
You won't be able to see the video.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens here.
Well, okay. I'll give you the option. All right. I can see. So if Deputy Richardson logs on, I will be able to see his video.
Okay.
And I can make a decision based on that video. But if you want to be able to see the video, we'll have to reschedule it to a different day, and you'll have to figure out how to use video on Zoom.
Considering this guy thinks he was arrested by a female.
Of your face and another.
You can see me. Okay, then you'll be able to see whatever Deputy Richardson shows us. Okay, that sounds great. He's logging on right. Deputy Richardson is logging on right now. Okay.
Yes.
This ought to be good.
All right. York Township versus Brian Tulaski, 22W001290.
Oh, there's the officer, and yeah, he is a black guy.
A ticket issued to you for disobeying a stop sign on Carpenter near Stony Creek in York Township on March 15th, 2022. You have requested to have a hearing on this matter, so if you could please raise your right hand, let me know your hand is raised. Deputy Richardson, I need your hand raised too. You swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this matter is the truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Deputy Richardson will testify first. He is going to tell me why he wrote you the ticket and show me the video, and then you can tell me whatever it is you want me to know when you're done, when he's done. Okay? When you're ready, Deputy Richardson, go ahead.
Go ahead, my sir.
I'm just pulling up my ticket real quick. I apologize.
All right.
I'm pulling up the ticket real quick. I do have the video. I just have to get the ticket to load.
Give me a few seconds, please, Your Honor.
Alrighty, on March 15, 2022, approximately 9:12 p.m., I was in the area of Stony Creek Road and Carpenter Road. I was parked stationary on the northwest corner there. There's a little small auto shop building there, and I was there for the purposes of observing the stop sign and people disobeying the stop sign. On that date, I observed Mr. Brian Tulaski driving a 2004 Chevrolet Silverado, silver in color, as he traveled southbound Carpenter Road towards Stony Creek Road. As he approached the intersection, he rolled the stop sign and did not commit a complete stop, and I then initiated that traffic stop and issued him a citation for that.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead and show your video when you're ready.
And time for the
I'm
damning.
not really seeing the video. I don't know.
It's not playing yet, sir.
Sir, shut up.
Oh.
Okay, can you see that now?
Coming on. Here it is. Go ahead.
Okay. All right.
Let me see. I think I might have hit the wrong screen. Let's go back. Share. Share screen. This one. Share. Alright, it's this one here. So on the right of the screen, you'll actually see the building in the darkness. You can actually see the reflection of his headlights as he approached the intersection, which will be consistent with him as he continues southbound, where you'll see where there's no stop. He rolls the stop sign.
Okay.
And I'm playing it now. It's only going to take about 25 seconds-ish. And that's not his vehicle.
It's not him. All right.
That vehicle's on Stony Creek. This is going to be him approaching here.
There he is, and yeah, he didn't stop.
Were you able to see that, Mr. Tulaski?
No, I don't see it right now, ma'am. Go ahead. Well, can I do play?
You didn't see the video?
No, I haven't seen it yet. No.
Okay. Tell me what you see on your screen?
The blank screen. It says viewed by Richardson.
Okay. Now, what do you see now?
I don't see anything.
All right.
He's guilty.
So Debbie Richardson is playing the video for me, and you don't even slow down at the stop sign.
I don't see that. Yeah. I don't see anything.
You can't see the video. All right.
Yeah.
I have seen the video, and there's Deputy Richardson has a clear view of the stop sign at Carpenter and Stony Creek. Your vehicle drives straight through the stop sign without even slowing down.
Yeah, you might barely have tapped the brake for a half an instant.
So
That's it.
For one thing, I don't know who Richardson is. If he's a male, then he was dressed like a woman. This was a woman.
Well, all of the sheriff's department deputies wear the same uniform, so you're right. Deputy Richardson was dressed like a female sheriff's deputy on that day. That's true.
He was?
Sure, they all wear the same.
I like the judge. Sure.
Well, wait a minute. No, okay. Now here I have a video. Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Can you see the video now?
I see a video. I see lights. I don't know where the lights are. Do they oncoming or are they?
Okay. Can you see a stop sign in that video?
37, here goes 34, 707.
No, I don't see anything right now. It's something there. Okay, here's a stop sign. I see a stop sign.
Now watch the stop sign. This is your vehicle approaching. And driving right through. What kind of truck do you drive?
Okay. That doesn't show me stopping. Okay.
Right.
It doesn't show. It stopped. I stopped. Okay. However.
What kind of truck do you drive?
A Chevy, 2004 Chevy. Go ahead.
Okay. So that is your car.
Yes.
A pickup truck that went through the stop sign.
It didn't go. I went through the stop sign, but I stopped.
Without stopping.
I stopped.
Well, sir, the video does not show that you stopped. It shows that you did not stop.
That video is not a very good video, please.
Okay.
And it showed me.
It's hopefully good enough for you, Your Honor.
I traveled that area since moving from Woodmore Lake to Monroe. And I try that every day because I have goods and I have animals that I have to feed every day. That's 50 miles round trip. Okay. So when I come down that day, I just chose to do Carpenter, Willow to Whitaker. That was a route. And when I come to that sign, I slow down. The blinking light is stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. There's no
light
on there. There's no meter. So when I came to that spot, I stopped. However it was, and then I went through, and I was accelerating from 0 to 40 miles an hour when this officer pulled me over. Okay, and it was not a male Richardson type voice. It was a female.
All right.
So I don't know where he got that video, and unless he was sitting in the car with somebody, but it was definitely a woman. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I think your perception of what occurred at that night is mistaken in several ways.
I'd say so, Your Honor.
Is properly issued is on the municipality today. That's York Township through the representation of Deputy Richardson. It's a very low burden. It's what's called a preponderance of the evidence, which just means if it's slightly more likely than not that the ticket was properly issued, then as the magistrate, I can and should find the defendant responsible. So I've seen the video. Deputy Richardson has testified, and it's clear to me that you did not stop at that stop sign.
No, he didn't.
The ticket was properly issued to you. So I am finding you responsible for disobeying a stop sign. The fine is $130. You have a couple of choices. Okay, you can pay that within 10 days, or you can file an appeal and have Judge Freshour hear your case. If you want to file the appeal, you have to fill out the appeal form and pay the $130 within 7 days. You can call the clerks and they'll tell you how to get that appeal form.
Okay, I'm going to appeal, and
Okay.
Do I go to the courthouse and file for the appeal? Go ahead. You don't know?
Yes, you can file it at the court.
Oh, she knows.
Can I do it now?
Sure. The Saline Court is open today until 4 o'clock.
Oh, I have to go to the courthouse then, right?
Yes!
You can come to the courthouse to file it. The fine has to be paid as part of the appeal. So if you would like to try to do that some other way, you can call the clerks and they'll let you know how you can do that.
Okay, I'm going to appeal the thing. Why were they out there that time? I think they were trying to write tickets. And
Yes, that's what Deputy Richardson testified to, is that a lot of people don't stop at that stop sign.
And Richardson is the male. This woman was a female. So there's some kind of question about that. So,
okay.
I'll appeal it. And so...
You'll be stupid? Okay.
Within 10 days, go ahead, or...
7 days to file the appeal.
Okay, real fine.
All right,
this works real fine, except for the video. Doesn't show me stopping, just show me slowing down. So, which I do every time. Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Are we done?
We are. Thank you.
Yeah, you're done. With that, we're going to bring part A to a close. But just before we go, I want to give you guys a little hint on something coming soon to the channel. Let me play a little music to give you that hint. Now it should play. Just a second. Well, while we're waiting, of course, make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. Get us to the goal of 50,000 views, 1,000 subscribers. A boxy over an extra sends those nice red boxes, and Google, YouTube puts us on the algorithms. Coinbase, Ibotta, and Gain.gg are below. You know the drill. Fill them out, get your freebies, and get the additionals for using them. And until next time, like, share, and subscribe. Be kind to one another, and release the Krakens. As we always continually march on here from day one. Of course, the auditors, Sobstits, and Karens come up in the evening, part 2. And part 2 of Art Bell's interview. What was the name? With Jonathan Reed, Alien in the Freezer, will be with us in the overnight tonight. No, that was not the sound I was expecting. Just a ding. Alright, we'll give it a few more seconds.